ADD looked pretty decent on it in game 1. And we just got to look at a couple of picks here on the side of Jin Air. They have their front line in the Sejuani and Braum, the Gnar at times with the Mega Gnar, and they have that double 80 carry composition once again.
I think your suggestion of the Galio would have been great for a blind, but they don't want to risk what Jin Air is going to be throwing at them. They want a more adaptive mid laner, so they make sure to see the last pick. And the Cassiopeia is going to be impactful because you can drop that Miasma on top of Corki, he's dead. Drop it on Kalista, she's dead. Gnar can't get out. Sejuani, it's going to do so much work because 5 members on Jin Air have dashing abilities that they're not going to be able to escape. So you have these 2 big threats, and actual DPS that can come from your top laner makes for a much more devastating composition out of MVP that if you lose 1 carry, you still have plenty more to actually clean up.
And a decent front line at that. I mean, the Thresh will be nicely tanky.
Oh, he's
Gragas. Yeah, he's going to be doing that as well. And, I mean, I kind of like the composition here for MVP. They have a whole ton of damage. Their engage is really nice. They can easily pick off 1 target if they can chain their CC into the Miasma, as we were talking about. Whereas Jin Air, they're going to be looking for some more wombo combo-y, you know, throwing in the Braum, having him knock up the Sejuani ultimate, the Gnar ultimate, all the follow-up there, whilst having the 280 carries in the back. So definitely should be another action pass a little bit beyond waiting in the corridor. Here we go, looking for that flash engage onto Teddy. There's the cast, but no follow-up, no death sentence. The Lantern coming in, Teddy getting extremely low, is going to be chunked down. One more will do it in first blood. Does go over to Maha. Nice death sentence follow-up too. In a ton of trouble here. They're going to give that kill over to Ian, and a fantastic start for MVP.
That was great for MVP, but I have to question Jin Air's decision on their summoner spells. Beyond actually botched that game.
Kaga's not here. ADD, he's making his way in. They're pinging Kuzan, actually. The ultimate comes in. There's the charge onto Kuzan, but he flashed Valkyries. Bear Trap on a rope does pull him on in, and he's slowed for almost forever. Gildabir follow-up there. They're going so deep for this one. They need to kill him. Finally, they get him. It looks like the Body Slam flash should get Beyond out of trouble's way, but here comes So-Won. Nice little Cassiopeia ultimate, but Teddy on the chase. That's going to be 1 kill. Can they get more? In comes Max. It looks like that's going to be it for the kills.
A kill in the top lane ends up turning into a bunch of summoners for MVP, trying to kill Kuzan. The Herald going to Jin Air.
Looks like they have control of the pit right now, and especially with that package coming down, you can see that MVP, they're thinking about the engage. There it is, but the cask is not going to do all that much. And the follow-up here, they are going to catch Beyond, and uh-oh, this one is going to turn around. Ian totally caught out. They got 2 kills. They're looking for 1 more. Off of Skarl goes ADD. In comes Umti with that flash, looking for the stun, is going to land it, and that should be 3 kills. They get the Infernal, and 3 kills on the side of Jin Air.
And MVP just doesn't know what is being thrown at them. Jin Air start the dragon. They're like, should we go in? Do we not go in? What's going on? How about we try to steal with our only engage and disengage tool, the cask? That was so bizarre. So they immediately get turned on, and Jin Air walk away victorious. So we're going to look at it again. The package has been laid out. You cannot come in here. Beyond tries to go in, but what? For what purpose? The carries are split up by themselves. Thresh and Kled are not there, so they pull the trigger immediately. And oh, that just was so disjointed.
Jin Air, they were so happy to receive that on their plate, too. They're like, yeah, okay, come straight on to the package. We have all of these engage tools that if you run straight into us are the easiest things to hit in the world. And they were like, yes, thank you for now, it looks like. But Kuzan is coming over, as I do say that, so they will try to defend this. They're just trying to clear that wave out as much as possible. Beyond coming from the left side. Really nice cast. They get Teddy, but an immediate flash. Oh, and there's the Gnar ultimate. Gonna knock in everyone. What an engage from So-Won. That is going to open up those kills, but Teddy going a little bit too far, and Ian, he's still okay. Not able to go in alone, though. Looking for some more follow-up damage. Does have Max and Beyond for some good engage, but definitely a very scary round perfectly. It's so hard for Jin Air to cross over that. They're going to wait for that. And MVP not even able to get this tier 1. And a perfect engage from Umti. ADD forced to flash that one away. Nice petrifying gaze is going to burst So-Won down here, which is very nice. Now they're on the chase. So they do get 1 pick. on the back foot there. But still, at the end of the day, Jin Air, they pick up another Infernal Drake. Now poke it down. They have the composition to do so. Nice cast to buy them time, but very low members on the side of MVP. That Baron is getting very low. Max is going to trade his life to the Kalista. They're going to try to get here and back away. As I say back away, no, they're going in. Kuzan perhaps getting a little bit too far forward. Teddy a little bit too far forward, but here's the chase. Snow on. He gets one, but the rest of them should get away on very, very low health. A very razor-thin Baron here, but no follow-up. He's getting extremely low, but it's only ADD. They're going for in the backside, as it looks like tank for tank. is the only one that goes down, and ADD gets out alive. So 5v4 in favor of MVP now. But Kuzan trying to come in here, looking to be the hero. Once again onto ADD, and he gets it. Gonna even up the score, 4 against 4. But here we go, the rush onto the Baron. Can they take it down in time? That engage here from Jin Air is gonna be quite scary. They have the Glacial Fissure available, but it looks like they can't do it as Kuzan is not close enough. We'll have to cede that Baron to MVP.
And I think that the tank meta might have been the worst thing to have happened because none of these teams seem to be...
Okay, Fate's Call has to be used. Even the Glacial Prison comes out too. And they're even going to try to engage. Nice Glacial Prison here, but where is the follow-up? We're going to see Max go down, but lots of low members on the side of Jin Air. Looks like Beyond, though, will eat it too. And now the rest of MVP is going to be on the run. Nar coming in, but Maha, he's totally protected. He's going to chunk down one. There's the second. The 2 carries for MVP remain alive, and Jin Air cannot go further. Okay, never mind. They are going to go further. The poke coming out, and he flashes that over the Miasma, makes it on top of Ian, and they do take out one of those carries.
And what can Kog'Maw do by himself now? Surely he can't defend this turret, but can he defend the base turret? I think he can. Max is up in 18 seconds. Does have his flash as well as the Arctic Assault. And if maybe they want to kill Maha, but there is no wave. I think they're probably better suited to just go for Dragon. Yeah, just go for Dragon, Jin Air.
Thinking about taking out that turret, but deciding to go for this Elder. Or actually, we have triple recall. Okay, just gonna wait until their entire team is available.
So watch Maha in this fight. He gets hit with the Glacial Prison from the start, and it's looking good for Jin Air because they're chunking out, or for MVP, they're chunking out, but he walks back into the turret to finish it off. He gets hit by the residual effect of the Sejuani ultimate, forced to QSS, and puts himself in a position where he can no longer deal damage. Only now, where it's 5-on-3, can you tell just how much damage Maha can do. Had he not been in that position, I think this fight would have gone the way of MVP. They have Baron, they've got carries that can deal so much damage, but if they're not dealing damage, then it doesn't matter if you have the greatest champions in the world, you're not winning a fight.
Well, here we go. We got this Elder Drake available at the ready. And Jin Air coming out. Maha, he's getting burst down, the exhaust. But look at how much damage he can do. He's beginning to poke down Teddy, who has to flash away. Kuzan in the back, though, is very well protected. Ian taking a lot of damage, but Maha still protected. Can he do that damage? He needs that W up. He's going to be backing off for now. Here comes the flash forward from Umti. Umti getting chunked down, though, by the Kog'Maw. Almost eats it. There's the hook on the Kuzan. They get the Corki. And that is a huge pick for MVP. The Baron is still available. And those are some long death timers. 56 seconds for Kuzan.
That should be Baron for MVP now. Jin Air just played a little... Oh, he stops the Baron. That's not going to be enough. Not a big deal. It's all about the Baron now. But Jin Air, it was so beautiful at first. Great macro utilizing that split push pressure. But when the fight got started, they got a little too carried away. They did not need to go back in on this. They just had to pull it off. And now MVP gets the
members. They needed the TP coming in, though, from Soan. Not going to go for the inhibitor. Maha is going to try to burst down that turret. Not going to be able to do it. And now here's the back off. The QSS used by Maha. He's still alive. Taking it very slow. The death sentence is going to miss. Bear trap on a rope is going to extend out of control. Fate's Call also going to miss. In comes ADD looking to shut down M2. Pops his Gargoyle. Stone Plate, Snowflower getting low. He's the first one in the death sentence. They get out to Soan. That's 2 kills. Beyond in a bit of trouble, but Ian also carry alongside Maha. They're able to pick off 2 of these members, and now it's 5v3.
That should be it. The Kog'Maw show is here.
He does it. He stays alive, and they are able to take it. And MVP, they're looking to crush Jin Air's hopes of playoffs with this win. They will take it out. The GA will pop, and Game 3 goes over to MVP.
Curses are not so easily broken. Jin Air, 2 years in a row in the entire regular season, fails to defeat MVP once again. Now the record is 6 wins for MVP, 0 for Janair, and a sigh of relief goes over them for a game, a series that was way tougher than anybody had anticipated. And in the end, Maha's Kog'Maw proved to be way too much for them to handle. Janair deviated from the path of skirmish and full-on macro-oriented, went with more team fighting, and they just did not work. Overall, MVP triumph. The Kog'Maw and Cassiopeia really worked off, and it all started from that gank from beyond to the bottom side. That gank that got Kog'Maw ahead, put them in a great position to get to this position. 50 minutes in, Kog'Maw show.
This leaves Jin Air in a really dire position. They were sitting at 7 and 8. Now they're 7 and 9. I think even at this point, the only way they make it into playoffs is if Afrika lose their next 2 games and they win their next one. And that's going to be a hard task as they are going up against Afrika.
Yeah. It's also a sigh of relief for Afrika, which play later tonight, as no longer do they have anybody breathing down their necks for that playoff spot. They've got a 2-game separation between them and the Jin Air Green Wings, so they're going to be A-OK now on their next match. So a bit of disappointment for Jin Air. In fact, quite a lot.